to love, success, health, and not giving a fuck. I am on a self-sufficient journey, and I want to make as much money as I can to make me happy, but not too much. Just, that line of having enough, but not having too much that you get depressed and have issues. You know what I'm talking about. I've always loved going to the thrift store, and I remember as a kid, my mom would take us to yard sales. I still love doing that. Ironically though, as a kid, I hated wearing clothes that my mom bought at yard sales. Why? Because we lived in such a small community that your chances of running into the original owner of those clothes was really high. And as a kid, you're vulnerable and you get embarrassed easily, so I was so scared. I was petrified of going to school wearing someone else's clothes and having them just laugh at me and make fun of me in front of everybody else. But now as an adult, I am on a self-sufficient journey, and I want to save as much money, but also find a really good deal and not have to sacrifice my style, which changes a lot. These days, I would say my style is trying to be a little bit vintage, a little bit 1940s, 50s vibes. And of course, I really want to look for great quality in my clothing. And ironically, I have found that at thrift stores. I think it's because a lot of older women donate their clothes to thrift stores, right? And the older generation really valued the quality of clothing, so it ends up at thrift stores. Versus going to your local Forever 21 or Zara or H&M, any of those places where you can definitely tell that the quality is lacking and it's lower, and the clothes tend to not last that long, stuff like that. So I wanted to show you what I was able to get at my local Savers thrift store for I was able to get 13 items: pants, sweaters, skirts, a dress, even 2 of these martini glasses for less than $100. So let me show you what I got. you liked this video, and I hope it inspired you to go out and just do some thrifting on your own, because you never know what you're gonna find. There are so many beautiful pieces of clothing that people just didn't want that you can get for cheap, and know that you have a really high quality piece of clothing. I'm gonna try to go thrifting a little bit more often now, and I really want to build up my wardrobe. This has also been part of my burnout healing. You can watch the video where I talk about how Shipt is dying, and one of the reasons is because people are so burnt out from the last 2 years. Some people may be burnt out for way longer. I definitely reprioritized a lot of my life, and I will be leaving Shipt, as I just don't think it's the best thing for me right now. I've had a lot of health issues as well, and I think I can correlate that with Shipt and just how much driving people are required to do. Not to mention just the morale. I have noticed that a lot of Shipt customers, they're pretty crappy. They can be entitled, they don't tip as much. I've noticed this with the wealthier customers. They're really cheap. They don't understand the amount of time and how detailed and personalized Shipt shoppers are, and how much they help them in their everyday lives. But I think a lot of them just feel like they're entitled to this service, and they start devaluing it and expecting it to just be another delivery service. But it doesn't have to be. And now I am on a quest to just feel better about my life and change it as much as I can, where I can. And one of those areas is just gonna be treating myself and manifesting the life I want. And I hope you do too. Check out my other videos and let me know what types of things you are reprioritizing in your life to make it feel better. Cheers.